Welcome to the Six Nations Sports and Cultural Memorial Center. Daryl Smart along with you for the ride today. For a big one, folks, game number 2 of this Northern Premier Hockey League Metropolitan Conference North Division Final. Game 1 was played 2 nights ago on a Friday night at the Alder Street Recreation Center in Orangeville. Terry Bridgeland, the first star of the game with a pair of assists. Well, Tim Porter got the start and made 28 saves as the Six Nations Ironmen struck first blood in this best-of-7 series thanks to a 5-3 victory. So with the Ironmen ahead, 1-0, we're ready and set for game number 2 here. Setting up that game, Brendan Anderson, Steve Laforme, Isaac Sukol, Tyler Hill, and Tycee Cowan all score goals to give the Ironmen the win, while Luke Porovich, Luka Mandrola, and Alex Gilmore responded for the Blitz. In goal today, we've got down the same goaltending matchup here. We've got Tim Porter. He's getting a drink of water at the bench. Tim Porter started the last series, was replaced by Harebeck, but then Tim Porter finished the semifinal series, the Northern semifinal series off, and played game number 1 and played very well. And down at the other end, we've got Ryan Mantle, who has been in net for the most part during this playoff run. I think we're all ready to go here as the Blitz and the Ironmen are set for game number 2 here. Face off, won by the Ironmen. Ratchford has it, hands it over to Bridgeland. He had a pair of assists Friday night as he rims it around the boards, picked up by the Blitz as they now break out. Neutral zone action continues just underneath us here as Ratchford touches the puck, tries to clear but can't. Spencer now with it. He hands it off to Thompson, tries to center that one as Heffernan rims it around. Heffernan with it, shot, save by Tim Porter. Early save by Tim Porter off the stick of Kyle Heffernan. He's the veteran on this team. He's the catalyst of this Orangeville Blitz team. Watch for him. He's very effective during the regular season set against the Ironmen. Face off again, won by the Ironmen. Theo Hill on the draw on that one. Ratchford again playing the other side. He fans on it as the Blitz try to make something happen. There's a centering pass, and Tim Porter squeezes onto the post. Held on, and we've got ourselves another whistle, this time to the left of Porter. A little bit of smiling and joking there. After another face-off win by the Ironmen as the puck rimmed around the boards. Farmer out to Tyler Hill, who clears. Ratchford's in pursuit. Ratchford, he's got Theo. Theo, shot saved by Mantle. Clipped that one. That was a big save. First shot of the game for Ryan Mantle. It comes off a Theo Hill's stick, and boy, oh boy, he had to be set and ready for that one. That was a nice save. Farmer now, he crosses the blue line, has numbers here. Dumps it in as Ratchford centers it. Farmer battles in behind the net. There's a shot. Mantle seals the post on that one. Orangeville, they're going to clear it. Cameron Searle in pursuit. Searle centers it. Saved by Porter. Clip that one, folks. Boy, oh boy, a pair of saves down both ends. Marandola with the opportunity, but Tim Porter up to task on that one. And we're still at no goals right now, but boy, 2 A1 scoring opportunities as the flow continues here, and the Tycee Cowan lays a check along the boards. Hopkins, he dumps it in and follows through. DeCare, stick handles, there's a quick shot from Brown, saved by Mantle, rebound picked up by Rowe and dumped out. Puck deep inside, there's another shot from Hopkins, that one goes wide. Goes off the post as Marandola again, there's a quick shot. And Tim Porter covers that one up. Let's take a look at that Theo Hill opportunity here. Oh, that was the save by Porter, sorry. Back to live action here. The Ironmen tip the puck back. That pass intended for Anderson. He couldn't get a handle on it as he and LaForme try to make something happen. Puck deep into the Ironman end. There's a quick backhand off the stick of Randall. And a save by Porter. Look at that other replay. Here's the Theo Hill offering, I believe, here. Just on the replay. There it is. Nice little pad save by Mantle. Got Gilmore and Theo Hill on the faceoff dot here. Draw, one again by the Ironmen as they try to break things out here. Ratchford, he's going to cross the red line and now the blue line, looking to pass. There's a quick one-time shot from Farmer from way long distance and handled easily by Mantle. DeLangley having trouble handling the puck in behind the net with the wet ice here at the Six Nations Sports and Cultural Memorial Center. Theo into the corner. He's going to go around trying to ring things around here, but he loses the puck. Quick shot by Tyler Hill. And that one goes over the glass. And we're going to have another stoppage in play. We went from free-flowing, no face-offs to a few in a row here. Early going as the teams kind of feeling each other out. I know they played Friday night, and some big nerves for the Six Nations team is playing in front of a nice crowd here. The arena's filling up nicely. I'd say good 300 maybe on hand so far. As LaForme on the draw with Hefferman. Hefferman wins that one. And the Blitz are now going to break out, led by Dan Perry. Perry with it. He's going to fire it in. Dumps it in onto the shoulder of Tim Porter, and Tim Porter handles that one like a second baseman, sliding in, getting it, and no rebound. And I think that's a key for Tim Porter here. A big part of his game, he moves in the crease quite a bit, and he's got to be quiet in the crease and make sure he doesn't give up the rebound. I think that's the big key for him. As there's LaForme on the backhand, and that goes wide of Mantle. I think for the Ironmen, they really have to just get shots on net, get those rebounds, collect the garbage. As there's an opportunity by Hefferman. Quick shot, that one upstairs from Randall. That one just goes over the shoulder of Tim Porter, who's in the butterfly. Heffernan. Out to Thompson. Now Perry dumps it in. Randall, he's in pursuit. Randall in behind the net. Pass intended for Hefferman. Down to Perry, but now back to Hefferman. Thompson. Again, he's along the boards. He's looking to pass. Out to Hefferman in behind the net here. There's a centering pass. That one intended for Randall, but couldn't connect as the puck goes all the way down. And Randall is going to play that one, but gives it to Brendan Anderson. Anderson, he tries to feed Fletcher, but that pass was tipped up by a Blitz defender. DeOliveira. Long distance pass. Rowe couldn't connect with it. Parsons has it. Out to Brown. Skylar Thomas. You got a little bit of a collision in the crease area. Looks like Hopkins in the crease. He and DeOliveira collide and knock the post off its moorings. Expect a lot of great offensive efforts by both these teams, both offensive-minded teams. Down in the back end, they can do the job as well, but boy, both teams can put goals in the net. And this series is going to be a fun one, that's for sure. Again, a best of 7. There's a quick shot from the point by Jake Brown. There's a rebound. Saved by the toe of Mantle as Mitch Brown tried to stretch around. Cowan, he tried to get out in front of the net with the puck, but couldn't. Puck back into the corner. Battle ensues in the corner, picked up by Rowe. Rowe's going to dump it down to the right side, out to the left, onto Marandola. Marandola can't get a handle of the puck, and now Mitch Brown rings it around all the way around, and Tycee Cowan with the big hit. That one on Chase Spencer. Blitz breaking out of their own. Spencer dumps it in. Got ourselves another whistle here. Looked like a offside on that one. Some nice action. Tycee Cowan laying the body. He's one of the smaller guys on the ice, but he lays the body bigger than most. And he laid a couple of hits in that last shift as Gilmore and Theo Hill in the dot. Theo wins the draw. There's a shot by Antone, but that's blocked. As Orangeville comes out, 2-on-1. There's a centering pass intended for Searles, but that skips over. Searles in behind the net. Witten now with it. Witten, he's going to cycle the puck off a official skate, but back to Searles. Searles, there's a quick pass and a shot off the stick of DeLangley. Goes wide as the Ironmen now come back down the other way. Tyler Hill walks the tightrope, dipsy doodles, and loses the puck. Gilmore, backhand pass, goes all the way down. Witten now with it. He's going to, again, try an odd angle shot. I think they might have a book on here. That's part of the book on Tim Porter, I think, that Orangeville is going to try to do with those odd angles. Theo Hill with it, rips it, scores! Theo Hill makes it 1-0. Six Nations Ironmen. As we take a look at that one on the replay. Just an innocent play, but a nice centering pass. Great look there to Tyler Hill. A great pass going east-west. And Theo Hill, you give him that much time to bury it. And caught Mantle on his right side as the puck goes over the glass, and we've got ourselves a face-off here. But that's what the Ironmen have to do. They have to just get pucks to the net here. Tyler Hill, his brother, with the assist on that one. Those two all season long. It's been fun to watch the Hill brothers connect on the ice. It's been a pretty fun to watch. I think they've had much opportunity. There's a shot and a tip And a save by Porter off of Randall. I don't think these two have had much opportunity because of the age gap to play with each other in organized hockey. So it looks like they're having a lot of fun, but boy, the chemistry is obvious, especially just the way that they look for each other. Is Brendan Anderson now looks to pass, but instead called his own number and offered the puck into the breadbasket of Mantle, and he easily handles that one. Chase Martin, our music man, he's on his Instagram going live right now. Of course, we won't be able to watch this one live. It's going to be on the tape delay here on the Daryl Smart Media YouTube page. We'd love to go live, but we don't have the internet capabilities here. Just not quick enough to go live. So this is the second best thing, and you know what? Crowd's loving it as Hefferman dumps it in. Oh, Bridgeland pulled down by Hefferman. But play continues as DeCare crosses the blue line. Heffernan, it looked like he lassoed Bridgeland and knocked him down, rodeo style. I think that's what Brendan Anderson was talking to the officials about after the whistle there. Mitch Brown in the face-off dot against Heffernan. Won by the Ironmen. Ironmen very successful in the face-off dot so far in the early going here. We're 10 minutes into this game number 2 of the best of 7 North Division final here. And of course in the other series, it's the Strathroy Jets and the Elvinston Killer Bees. 10.5 to go here in the first period. Thank you again for joining us here on the Daryl Smart Media YouTube page. Really appreciate you watching along. It's great to watch online, but it's even better to watch in person. Of course, this series is going to continue next weekend with a pair of games. There's a shot on the point. Rebound! As Mitch Brown tries to get a stick on it. And Mantle reaches all the way. And oh, so close on that one. Heffernan centers. Pass intended for DeLangley, but couldn't connect. As Hopkins in pursuit there. Hopkins lays a check. Now Cowan lays a check as well. Puck deflected wide and in behind the net as Orangeville tries to break out here. Chipped pass attempt failed. Green to Hopkins. Hopkins tries to spin around and shoot, but couldn't get too much of a handle on it. DeLangley, he's got numbers here. DeLangley drops it back. Out to Searles. We've got ourselves a penalty here, looks like. Josh Ion, the official here today. It's number 21, Braden Hopkins. I'm going to pair them off here. Luca Mirandola and Hopkins both in the penalty box. It looked like slashing penalties for both, perhaps, I think. I saw the slashing penalty, or the slashing signal by Josh Ion. Face off, won by Theo Hill. Oh boy, that was dangerous. Let's take a look at that one. That was a weird one. Right off the face-off here. Tim Porter tried to take a stab at it. And he covered it up. He had the presence of mind to cover it up on that one as Orangeville now cycles into their own end and tries to break out. And there's a stretch pass gone awry. Intended for DeLangley. Gilmore shot from an odd corner. There's another odd shot from the Chase Spencer this time. Oh, there's another one, point blank, off of the stick of Searles. Couple nice saves by Tim Porter. Tyler Hill with it. He's got his head up. He's going to try and cycle it, but can't. Spencer, he's going to try and get through the Ironman defense, but shoots it through, gets the puck through. Rebound comes out, picked up by the Blitz. Tyler Hill in behind his back and hands it over to his brother, but he couldn't get it, and the Blitz come attacking once again. Witten shot scores! The Orangeville Blitz strike on the... And they tie this one up at 1 goal apiece. Let's take a look at that one. As the play progressed, Witten with the shot, and there was a tip. And the puck goes through Porter, and we're all tied up at 1 goal apiece here with 8:27 to go in the first period. That's a tough stop for any goaltender, a nice tip. Alex Gilmore credited with the goal on the tip. Witten with the original shot. Oh, there's Anderson on the break. And just so close to being onside, but not quite, as Brendan Anderson was creeping over that blue line. A great stretch pass opportunity. 8 minutes to go here in the first period. Ironman won. There's a quick shot off of Searles. And a save by Porter. We're going to have ourselves another face-off to the right of Tim Porter. Oh, face-off won, but Porter had to be sharp with that save. Bridgeland breaking out of his own end. Dumps it. He's got Brendan Anderson in pursuit of the puck here. Anderson, he had Stephen LaForme, but couldn't connect with him. Searles looking for more. There's a shot. And that one trying to go top cheddar on that one, but couldn't find the net. There's a high stick, it looks like, to De Oliveira. Clip Brendan Anderson. And it looks like the Ironmen are going to go to the power play here. Their first power play of this game so far. De Oliveira just got out of the box. On the power play, the Hill brothers, Theo and Tyler. Got Farmer, Green, and Ratchford out there as well. Theo out to Green at that point. Green's going to go D to D to Ratchford, who puts it between his legs. Theo to Green. Green tries to get it to Ratchford, but puck also tipped up. Porter's going to rest it there for Ratchford as he winds up here on the power play. Ratchford dumps it into Hill. Theo's in with it. He's got his brother up in the slot area here. Theo back to the point to Ratchford. Good patient power play. That was the trigger right there. They were trying to get that quick pass to Tyler, as he's got that quick release. But a good job by the Orangeville defense to thwart that one. Theo, he's going to cycle it back to Bridgeland. Bridgeland along the boards, out to Tyler. Tyler, he's going to dance around Searles. There's a big shot from Tyler Hill. And a save by Mantle. It looks like we're going to have another penalty here. Looks like Theo Hill is going to go to the box. Yep, it is Theo Hill going to the box here for a rough here. So first 10 minutes, super clean hockey, no penalties, pretty free-flowing. This end half of the first period. Parade to the penalty box here. It's Mitch Green, the captain. He's going to go break out of his own end. Green, he's going to dance in. Tried to tuck it in off the seal of Mantle, but couldn't beat him. Long distance shot all the way down as the Blitz clear that one. And Porter paddles down, covers it up smartly. Gilmore, Perry. There's a quick shot from the point. That one from Perry, delivered and stopped by Porter. Ratchford, there's a quick pass. It's got Anderson. Anderson shots. Oh, that one went through Mantle, but not to the net. As Mantle beat on that shot, but he just got enough and a part of the goaltender's guild. I'm going to call that one a nice save. Went through the pad off the toe in the back there. The Ironmen very close to taking a 1-goal lead here. Heffernan battling along with Brown. Anderson, he's going to take a swipe at a wild swipe as he dove to the puck to clear it out. 46 seconds to go in the Theo Hill penalty. Blitz breaking out of their own end here. Thompson, shot, saved. Oh, the rebound comes loose. And the defense doing a fine job picking it up and dumping it down. As the Blitz look to reload once again. Heffernan down the right side. He's got Randall and Thompson with him as De Oliveira spins around. There's a shot, that one off the stick of Thompson. Doesn't get to the net. Thompson again. He's in a battle along the boards. He's going to dump it off to Heffernan. Heffernan, centering pass. There's a shot from Spencer and a stop from Tim Porter, and another stop by Porter. A replay on that one. Just a nice series of saves by Tim Porter, who's had to be sharp here in the first period. There's the first one. Puck comes out, and Heffernan in the danger zone, in the slot area. And a nice save by Tim Porter on that one. 4 minutes to go here in the first period. 1-1 score. Back to 5-on-5 hockey now as the Theo Hill penalty expires. Tim Porter, one of the best penalty killers on that one, making several big stops on that series. Marandola. Curry tries to handle the puck. He's checked by the brothers Hill. Rowe tries to dump it in, but can't. And now Marandola has it. Backhand shot, and that one just over the shoulder of Porter. Ratchford, he's going to try and stretch it out to Theo. That pass looks oh so familiar as Theo Hill sneaks in behind the defense. And Ratchford with that nice stretch pass off the boards. Connects with them, but just offside ever so slightly. It'll be off to the races for Theo Hill if they can connect on that one. Alex Gilmore on the dot. Terry Bridgeland for the Ironmen. Meeting of the minds here, the faced-off dot. Face-off won by Bridgeland. Perry shot, stopped by Green, who tries to stretch it out to LaForme, but couldn't connect. The Ironmen really trying to stretch this puck out. And they've almost connected a couple of times. Gilmore, Bridgeland in the face-off dot once again. possession in favor of the Blitz here as they dump it in. There's a quick shot. And another odd angle shot from the Blitz. This time off the stick of that was Gilmore with the shot. He was in the corner. He had no business shooting the puck at the net. But not a bad option, actually, because you have Tim Porter sealing the post standing up. So he's trying to find a little bit of room. He was trying to bounce it in. Crafty play by Alex Gilmore. Laforme kicked out of the faceoff dot. Now Bridgeland. No, it's going to be Mitch Green in the faceoff dot with Heffernan. The captain wins it. Possession now back to the Ironman. Brendan Anderson now with it along the right side. He's going to cross the blue line and has numbers. Anderson tries to drop it back, finds Bridgeland, who's going to cycle it back to Laforme. Laforme, he's going to try and find Green on that one, but couldn't connect. But they still keep the puck, the Ironmen do. There's going to be a delayed penalty on the call here. Looks like that's going to be Jeff Noseworthy. As we have some extracurriculars in the corner after the call. And you can kind of see Brendan Anderson not too happy with that one because the Orangeville Blitz were going to go to the penalty box originally. But now we have Terry Bridgeland going to the bin on the cross check, or sorry, for the rough, while Heffernan is going to go to the box for cross checking. So what looked like it was going to be an Ironman power play negated by the roughing penalty after the whistle by Bridgeland. So 4-on-4 hockey here, or sorry, 5-on-5 hockey here. Those penalties wipe each other out, so we're still at full strength here as the Blitz try to take control of the puck and dump it in. Offside call on the play. While the Ironmen are trying to stretch the puck a long distance, from what I've seen from the Blitz right now, they short passes, but they're going east-west trying to dump it in and trying to make something happen. Here's off the draw. In the possession of Witten. Witten's shot handled by the blocker of Porter. And there's another shot. This one off stick of Spencer. And that goes off an Ironman stick and over the glass, and we're going to have ourselves another face-off, this time to the left of Tim Porter. 2:07 to go here in this first period. An active first period. Goaltenders have had to be sharp here. 1-1. Ironman in possession after the draw. Farmer's going to dump it in. He's got Tyler and Theo Hill with him. There's an attempted pass by Mantle. Ratchford picks it up, goes over across the blue line and spinning around. He's going to cycle it in to Farmer. Farmer has his head up. Get it out to Tyler. Tyler tried to center it. As he and DeLangley meet up. Farmer has it. Oh, we've got ourselves another penalty. Oh, no. Just a hand pass. Hand pass violation. So the puck and the face-off is going to be just outside the blue line here. To the right of us on your screen. Right of us here in the broadcast booth. Mitch Brown in the dot against Perovich. Brown wins that as DeCare dumps it deep in the Blitz zone. Cowan couldn't get a handle on it as the Blitz break out. This is led by Marandola. He's going to offer it and go upstairs. And Porter makes the save as we've got some extracurriculars with, looks like, DeCare and Marandola exchanging pleasantries. About a minute 20 to go here in the first period. It's been an eventful one at that, that's for sure. Both teams exchanging opportunities. The last 10 minutes have been a little bit chippy, but that's to be expected. Two teams battling it out in a best-of-7 series, and of course, they've played each other a number of times this season. Jake Brown has it in behind the net, tries to find Hopkins. Hopkins has it at the blue line. He's going to try and make a chip pass out, but can't. Randall with it. Randall's shot dumped in. And Tim Porter going to handle the carom off the boards. And we're going to have another face-off. Pretty even period, I'd say. Shots on net 11-10 so far. This time in favor of the Ironmen. Face-off. Won by the Ironmen as Mitch Green, the captain, fires out on all cylinders here. Gets it out to Anderson. Anderson's going to lock and load, but that one goes off the Charlie horse, it looks like, of DeLangley. He's limping his way to the... I thought he was going to limp his way to the players' bench, but he just kind of... Oh, he's on one knee. But Brendan Anderson with the shot, and that one just hit him in behind the leg. Right in the wrong spot. Maybe the ankle? I think he's just going to head to the players' bench. Yeah, it looks like an ankle. But Brendan Anderson with that heavy shot of his. .41 to go here. First period, face-off won by the Blitz. Thompson dumps it out. But the Ironmen pick it up and dump it right back in. The Oliveria gets the puck out successfully, but into the hands of Ratchford, who fires it right back in. As Thompson tries to clear here. There's a centering pass. Nice little float pass by Spencer. He was trying to find Perovic speeding by down on the left wing, on the off wing. But he couldn't connect there, and the float sauce pass handled easily by Tim Porter, who covers it up. 6 seconds to go here in the first period. Pretty big face-off here, if you don't say so myself. Kyle Heffernan, Mitch Brown in the face-off dot. Oh, no, Heffernan told Searles to grab it because Searles going to try and get that puck to Heffernan and fire it in, but looks like Mitch Brown is going to win that face-off, and that's all she wrote for the first 20 minutes of this period. And after 20 minutes in this game number 2 of this Metropolitan Conference North Division final between these two NPHL heavyweights, it's the Six Nations Ironmen 1, the Orangeville Blitz 1. Shots on net after one period. The Blitz got one extra shot here since the last time we mentioned it, so shots on net, 11 shots apiece. So even period so far. We're going to set this one up and just go over the goals here. Theo Hill opened the scoring from a nice pass from his brother Tyler Hill to make it 1-0. That was at about the 8-minute mark. And with about 8 minutes to go in the period, Cam Searles with the shot from the point and guided nicely into the net by the tip of Alex Gilmore, who put it by Tim Porter on a nice tip. That's a tough one to stop. And that's where we're at after 20 minutes of play. And we will be back with more Six Nations Ironman hockey when the second period returns. Thanks for joining us. We are back for period number 2. Welcome back to the Six Nations Sports and Cultural Memorial Center. Daryl Smart along with you this afternoon for this one, game number 2 of this Northern Premier Hockey League Metropolitan Conference North Division Final. Of course, the Six Nations Ironmen struck first blood on Friday night on the road. And in the first period of period number 2 here on Six Nations of the Grand River, Theo Hill got things going on a nice pass from his brother Tyler to make it 1-0, and then the Orangeville Blitz bounced back thanks to Alex Gilmore's perfectly placed tip off a Cam Searles shot from the point. And that's where we're at right now, is the officials doing their best to squeegee some of the water here down the both ends here. It's a warm day here. Six Nations of the Grand River. I'd say it's about 10 degrees, I think, today. So a little bit of water, excess water, and got to give the officials one more task, since they're tasked with keeping this one in control, which they've done a great job of. Tim Porter, Ryan Mantle, the goaltenders, both had to be successfully tested in that first period. Both goaltenders making a couple of saves. Both had 11 shots apiece. Both made 10 saves. And many of those 10 saves were from point-blank range. One thing I noticed, the Blitz really going on the off angles on Tim Porter, really trying to jam a puck in off the post. Well, the Ironmen trying to get that rebound, and here we go for period number 2. Ironmen win the draw. Mitch Green, the captain, he's going to try and pass it out to Terry Bridgeland, but couldn't connect with him as the puck goes all the way down. LaForme picks it up, misses it. The Blitz take their turn to dump it down as Ratchford collects it, and he's going to look to break out. Out to Green, he's going to dump it in here. LaForme, Johnny on the spot. There's a shot saved by Mantle. Anderson waved on the rebound and couldn't get a handle on the puck. LaForme in possession. Out to Ratchford, who's going to wind up, take the slapper, and off the stick of Leland DeLangley. That one's going to go over the glass and into the ceiling here, right where our heads are touching, out the ceiling of the Six Nations Sports and Cultural Memorial Center. Searles, Theo Hill off the draw. Theo with a just shot, a goal! Mitch Green off the tip, I think from Farmer. And the Six Nations Ironmen take a lead. There it is. No, that was all Green on that one, I think. Might have to take another look at that one. Oh, it was off the tip of Farmer there. And there's a goal! Just like that. The Orangeville Blitz get that one back. Boy, oh boy, Andy Whitten with the shot and the goal on that one. And just like that, both teams exchange goals quickly. And we're back at 2 goals apiece here. Boy, oh boy. Gonna catch a breath here. As Farmer, who I think is credited with the goal, we're gonna take a look at that one. When that one goes back online, we're not really sure. Still catching up here in the penalty box. DeCare, he tried to find Tyler Hill. Tyler Hill's gonna be the first man to the puck. He battles himself out, tries to center it, and Noseworthy breaks out, and Noseworthy takes a whack at Hopkins. Shot from the point, easily handled by Tim Porter. We're going to see if we could get that. I guess not. Thought we had the replay. Back to live action here. Oh, there's a tip opportunity by Rowe. He couldn't connect. Mitch Brown, he's going to chip it out. This is the Blitz. Go back into the Ironman zone. Marandola spins around, gets it to Curry. Curry, quick pass. Back to Marandola. He's going to battle with Antone. As those two battle along, and there's a big hit. That one from Cowan. He's been laying the body, Tycee Cowan has. Puck down the other side of the Ironman end. There's a quick pass. Curry, shot. That one off the top of the knee of Curry, or off the top of Antone, sorry. As Cowan snaps it, that one, big rebound comes out and handled by the Blitz defense. Perovich circling around. There's a loose puck. Antone, who got hit in the top of the knee, picks that puck up and is met by Randall. Thompson, again, another off-angle shot on Porter, who stops that one. Thompson, shot. That one goes well wide and high. Puck goes deep into the corner. It looks like we got a high stick. We're going to get a face off to the right of Tim Porter. So end-to-end action, end-to-end goals here. But same result, except one goal extra. Tied 2-2 here in the early going to the second period. LaForme looks like he's going to go to the penalty box. We'll look at the replay on that one, and it's an easy call for the officials. Steve LaForme with the trip. Just got his stick in there, and the stick of Randall as he went down like a ton of bricks. Mitch Green asking who got him in the grassy knoll. He clearly had the stick in the skate area, so that's a tough one. So the Blitz with the power play here. Green, he's going to spin around, fire all the way down, and Mantel's going to get a handle on it. Heffernan tried to pick it up, but loses it, and Bridgeland's going to just go for a Sunday skate here at the Six Nations Sports and Cultural Memorial Center. Bridgeland goes for the skate, dumps it all the way down, and forces Mantle to play the puck as a streaking Brendan Anderson came flying by. Puck goes up and into the Orangeville bench as one of the trainers with a nice catch as she opens the door. The Blitz on the power play here. Heffernan, Randall, Thompson. Curry loses the puck to Farmer, who goes back down to Ratchford. Ratchford content in just firing that one, and Curry corrals that one with his chest, and now the Orangeville Blitz breakout. Heffernan leading the way down the right side. Heffernan, he's going to go all the way around, go for a skate himself. Randall, stick handles, off to Thompson. Thompson deciding what to do here. There's De Oliveira. There's a one-time shot from Thompson, but that one goes over the net. Farmer's just going to take a whack at it and dump it all the way down. Mantle, stretch pass. Now Heffernan, or no, that's Searles with a full head of steam. Searles, he's going to dump it in to Witten. Witten battles along the boards, out back to Searles. He tries to get it out front, but that's picked up by the Ironman. Curry with it. There's a slide. Here's an opportunity. All alone, shoots, scores. The Orangeville Blitz get the Ironmen all tied up on the power play and put one in as they take a 3-2 lead here. But yeah, this is just a matter of the Ironmen not being able to dump the puck out. Unfortunately, not being able to give Tim Porter the support there. And the Orangeville Blitz with the 3-2 lead. Anderson shot. He's trying to reply here quickly. That's turned away by Mantle. Searles to Witten. Witten with it down the right side. There's DeLangley. He loses the puck. And now Anderson's got it. Anderson shoots into the pads of Mantle. And Brandon Anderson a little frustrated after that one. Nice save by Mantle. That's a dangerous play there when a player like Brendan Anderson, one of the best players in the league, I'd pretty safe to say. And a nice shot and a save by Mantle as the Blitz win the draw here. Thompson, he's on the left side. There's a quick shot from Randall. And a nice pad save as Porter doesn't let a rebound go and covers it up. And there's going to be another face-off, this time to the right of goaltender Tim Porter. Heffernan, Theo on the draw. Heffernan looked to win the draw, but the puck goes out to Tyler Hill. Tyler with the shot, and that one gets through the arm of Mantle. There's another shot. That one's up in the air. Here's the rebound. It's that heavy shot of Tyler Hill's. It's Tyler Hill, I think, with Randall there. But that all happened after the save by Mantle. Mantle seemed to stick his leg out as Tyler Hill went by, and Tyler Hill reacted to it thinking it was a defenseman or someone. And Tyler Randall, the captain, came to his goaltender's aid, and a little bit of a dust up, but there's going to be no penalties called here. Officials letting things go here. It's the playoff hockey. Heffernan, Theo in the dot. Just under 14 to go here in the second period as the Blitz break out. Randall. Porter thought he had it. The puck goes out, and Heffernan and Mitch Green now jostling in front of the net. There's a tip and a beautiful blocker stop by Tim Porter. Will clip that one. Boy, oh boy, he had to be sharp on that one as the tip came up, and he had to get the blocker up in a hurry as the Blitz come back, and try to get the puck out of their own end. Thompson on the left side in pursuit, but Ratchford beats him to the puck. Ratchford, he's going to stretch it out to Theo. Theo's got it! Oh! Clip that stop! And a big save by Mantle off the stick of Theo Hill. Both teams snake bitten here. Shot by Ratchford. That one goes well wide. Green with the shot in traffic. Tried to get through, but Brown hitting the skate with that one as the puck dumped down by the Orangeville Blitz. Theo Hill thought he had all sorts of time, but he couldn't get it over the pad of Mantle. We're still at 2 goals apiece here. Puck along the blue line, picked up by the Blitz. They get mixed up here as they try to break out. De Oliveira. Stretch pass. That one intended for Marandola, but couldn't connect. Puck along the boards. Curry couldn't stop it on the pinch. The puck rolls all the way down into the Orangeville zone. Orangeville breaking out. Provic. Provic loses a wheel here as he spins out, loses the puck as well. And now Cowan with it. Cowan inside out, shoots. That one just goes wide. Jake Brown thought of trying to keep it in, but couldn't. Dumped it in instead as the Ironmen go. Both teams go for a wholesale change here for the most part. Searles. Out to Witten. Witten. Searles. Spencer. Out to Curry. There's a nice butterfly save, and we got a delayed penalty here. There's a centering pass to Perovic. But he couldn't connect, and then we've got ourselves a tripping call here. Looks like it's going to the Ironmen here. Tripping call. Waiting to see who got the penalty here. Nobody wants to go to the penalty box. So everybody's trying to hide, I think it looks like. Josh Ian, the official, trying to figure out who got the tripping call. Bailey Fletcher coming out of the bench, and I don't think they know who did the trip, but they knew there was a trip, so they're going to nab someone. And it looks like Bailey Fletcher is going to go to the penalty box. That's an odd turn of events. Draw on the power play. Won by the Blitz. There's a quick shot off of Spencer's stick and into the traffic and cleared out by the Ironmen. Just under 11 to go here in the second period. Blitz 3, Ironmen 2. It's game number 2 of this best of 7 NPHL series. Searles tries to center it. Gilmore with it now. Gilmore back to the point. There's a stretch pass intended for Anderson. Anderson's going to race for it, but Mantle kind of gets crisscrossed up. Mantle looks at the officials, but nothing he could do on that one. Anderson's just trying to get around him. And another whack by Mantle to Anderson, and Anderson goes off the bench and says something to the officials about the extracurriculars from the Orangeville netminder. There's a quick shot. That one stopped by Porter. Rebound picked up by the Blitz. Gilmore. Dolvier. There's a shot and a goal! Chase Spencer with the goal. And on the power play, the Orangeville Blitz take a 2-goal lead here at 4-2 as we look at the replay. Just nice puck movement here. He just fired that one, Chase Spencer did. And just like that, the Orangeville Blitz with a 4-2 lead here with just under 10 to go. The midway point in this game, the Ironman down a couple. Both teams with some great opportunities. Both goaltenders playing well, making some nice stops. As the puck in deep in the Ironman zone. Perry puts the puck on net. Heffernan almost got a stick on it, but chases it. Heffernan out to Randall. He gets checked off the puck by Green. Green tries to get it out, but can't. He kind of does. Perry tries to keep it in, but can't. Theo Hill with the shot, and that one off the stick of Heffernan, it looks like. So I think that face-off is going to be deep into the Orangeville zone. Just under 9 to go here in the second period. Draw won by the Ironmen. There's a quick, easy shot from Ratchford, easily handled by Mantle. We're going to have another stoppage in play here. Theo and Heffernan on the draw here. Draw won by Heffernan, looks like, and almost scored on his goaltender, but a nice save by Mantle. As guess what? We've got ourselves another face-off. Draw won by the Blitz once again. Stretch pass intended. Ratchford tries to get the puck out. Theo tries to cycle in the neutral zone. Farmer's got it. He's going to go cross ice. There's a tip from Ratchford and a nice save by Mantle. Puck deep into the Orangeville zone in the corner as they try to break out. Thompson with it. He's going to stretch it out. Tried to find Randall but couldn't connect. As both teams jawing at the officials, trying to jockey for position here. Laforme on the draw. He's going to take on Heffernan now. Curry, last goal scorer, not the last goal scorer. There's a fake shot from Heffernan, drops it down to Randall, who pump fakes and misses on the puck, and Anderson's going to grab puck, go down into the Orangeville zone. Team exchanging possession here. Kind of feeling each other out, trying to see who makes the next big move here as Anderson stretches it out to Laforme. Laforme down the left side. He's going to shoot it, and that one just goes wide. Picked up by Ratchford. Laforme battling in the corner with the last goal scorer, Chase Spencer, as it looks like Spencer might go to the penalty box here, and it looks like he's going to for a trip. As Stephen Laforme and Chase Spencer battled along the boards and looked like Laforme was getting the better of the battle, but Chase Spencer got the stick in the feet. And now the Ironmen go to the power play. Farmer wins the draw. Ratchford out the point now with it. Green shot. There's traffic. Farmer tipped it, but a nice save by Mantle. There's a quick one-time shot from Farmer off the pass to Ty Hill. As the Blitz break out. Gilmore streaking through with the puck, but he couldn't get a handle on it. Couldn't get the shot on net. It's the puck deep in the Ironman zone now. Theo Hill receives the pass. He's down the left side. He's going to fire it, and that one on the off angle. That's an easy save for Mantle. As he butterflies down, collects the puck into the breadbasket, and some pleasantries exchanged once again between these two rivals. A little bit of a rivalry brewing between these two teams all season long. Two of the top teams in the Northern Division battling it out. Some great battles this season between these two teams. It was pretty obvious that they were going to be the two participants in this North Division final. Ratchford is going to set up shop behind the net, try to break out here. Ratchford taking his time, drops it back to Anderson, who's going to take a turn at breaking out now. 55 seconds left in the Orangeville penalties. Mitch Green now races down. Green, he's going to race around the net with the puck. Tries to center it to Anderson. He fans on it. Gets it back. Bridgeland at the point. Anderson patiently passes it to Laforme. Laforme has Anderson, who fires that one, but that one's off the ankle of Curry. but the Ironmen still have the possession. Green, Anderson, back to Bridgeland. Bridgeland pumps now and shoots, and that one goes wide. Anderson in the corner. He's going to drop it back to LaForme. LaForme tries to center to Bridgeland, and he couldn't connect. Ratchford now with it. Ratchford in traffic, shot, rebound. LaForme couldn't pick it up, and it looks like this penalty is going to expire here. Successful penalty kill by the Orangeville Blitz as the Ironmen were pressing but couldn't finish here. Stephen LaForme now has it down the right side. Centers, Bridgeland fires, misses off the mark. The Blitz come back, breaking out of their own end and now in deep. There's a quick pass for Witten. He couldn't connect. One time, saved by Porter. Clipped that one. Off the stick of Alex Gilmore, and a nice stop by Tim Porter. Well, look at that one. Wide open. And Tim Porter read the play well like a book and was able to push off and get into the butterfly and make the save. Face off to the right of Porter. Just under 5 to go here in the second period. Blitz 4, Ironman 2 in this tight game, game number 2 of the NPHL North Division Final. Pump fake from Spencer. Now in behind the net, Gilmore. Spins around. Searles does, but couldn't get a handle on it as Cowan now tries to break into the zone, but can't. Puck deep into the blitz zone now. Picked up by Cowan. Cowan's going to try to pass it. Had Mitch Brown all alone, but off a stick and down the other end. Thompson fires it, and that one goes wide. Cowan again. Crosses the blue line. He's got numbers. Shot and a save forced into the corner by Mantle. Spencer off the blue line in the slot area, fires it. Shot and a save by Tim Porter. Nice glove save by Tim Porter on that one, as he had to track the puck out. Spencer doing a nice job of, instead of going right at Tim Porter, trying to make a move going east-west. That's a tough stop to make, going east-west and having to force your body going the other way. Face off, won by the Blitz, and a blocker stop. Turned aside by Porter. Heffernan on the right side. He's going to go off angle again, and Porter up to the challenge on that one is a strange bounce. Strange bounce off of Mitch Green, who chests the puck into the ground, and Porter pounces on it. The Blitz have really been hitting away on those off angles in this one so far. There's another off angle. Instead of centering the puck, they're just firing the puck and trying to get Tim Porter to make a mistake on that. Farmer on the right side. He's going to try and center it. Nobody home on that centering attempt. Theo into the corner. Out to Farmer. Oh, he had Theo and Tyler with him, but he passed it in the middle. Gilmore to Searles, who dumps it in. Ratchford's now going to, he's forechecked hard. Gets it out to Farmer, who couldn't connect with Theo again. Marandola on the left side. He's looking to pass into the corner. There's a quick shot from the point. That one's tipped up high. That one off the stick of Nate Rowe. And we're going to have another face-off here. 2:45 to go here in the second period. Thanks again for tuning in to the Daryl Smart Media YouTube page for Six Nations Ironmen hockey all season long. It's been a lot of fun doing these games, and no better time to do hockey than right now. It's playoff time as these two teams go. LaForme tries to center to Anderson but couldn't connect. Bridgeland shot, Rebound, pounced by Mantle. As Bridgeland tried to get a stick on it. And of course, Andrew down there is Anderson. Anderson and Nate Rowe jawing at each other. Nate Rowe saying, here, drop the gloves. And Brendan Anderson just turns his back to him. Brendan Anderson just getting under the skin of this Orangeville Blitz team. LaForme Heffernan on the draw. One cleanly by LaForme as he gets the puck now. He's going to wrap it around. Oh, and the save by Mantle. They're calling penalty shot here. Let's look at the replay. But no penalty shot on that one. Here's the wraparound. And they're saying someone's yelling penalty shot because they think the Blitz defender had his hand on it, but Mantle clearly sealed that one up and put his glove hand on it. Draw won by the Blitz as they break out, led by Heffernan. Heffernan down on the right side. He's got Randall with him. There's a quick shot from the odd angle, and again, Porter with the save. The rebound comes out, and Randall tries to jam it home but couldn't. Bridgeland breaks out to Ratchford. These two are logging a lot of action on the blue line right now as Ratchford has it. He's going to shoot it right into the pads of Mantle. $800 on the 50-50, folks. I know it's great watching these games on YouTube, but boy, oh boy, in the playoffs, it'd be fun to collect $800 on the 50-50. I'm saying there's about 450 people at the arena today. It's a pretty packed house right now. A lot of people standing up along the outline, and that kind of plays tricks with the eyes on the attendance, but I would say about 450 are here at the Six Nations Sports and Cultural Memorial Center. Mitch Brown on the draw. He and Gilmore. Gilmore is going to get kicked out, and now Searles comes in to take the draw. Mitch Brown with the win. Ratchford collects it and is going to break out and passes it to his buddy Mitch Brown. Brown to Hopkins. Hopkins tries to get it, and another nice save by Mantle. Gilmore tries to go long distance east-west, but can't. Brown shot easily handled again by Mantle. Those dump passes are all right in my book, but if you want to make those dump passes successful, put them on the ground, put them on the ice. Try to make Mantle play the puck with his pad. That shot into the breadbasket, way too easy of a shot to handle for Mantle. He's not going to give you a rebound, but you put it in the pad, you never know what's going to happen. Theo with it. Farmer tries to dump it in, but can as Heffernan picks it up. Heffernan, he's going to drop it back for Noseworthy. He tried to stretch it out, but couldn't. We're going to have ourselves another stoppage in play here. 57 seconds to go in the second period. Heffernan, Farmer on the draw. Heffernan wins it. Heffernan with the shot. That one blocked by Ratchford, actually. The stick of Ratchford prevented the puck from getting to Tim Porter on that one. Puck along the boards. Heffernan in pursuit again. This time Green gets it. Theo Hill finds Farmer. Farmer dumps it in. There's the redirect by Mantle. Off ice or off angle shot by Tyler Hill, who puts it into the glove of Mantle. And we've got ourselves another face-off. 29 seconds to go in this second period. a pretty big face-off. If you're an Ironman fan, that's for sure. LaForme on the draw. He's got Anderson, Green, Bridgeland, and Ratchford. As Bridgeland jostling with D'Oliveira. LaForme with it in behind the net. LaForme circles out to Green. Green, he's going to try and put it through traffic, but that one's foiled by D'Oliveira. There's a one-time shot from Anderson, but he couldn't get full wood on that one. Ratchford in pursuit with Searles. Battle in behind Porter. Now Mitch Green now with it. And that's all she wrote for the second period, folks. We got ourselves a hockey game here. After 40 minutes of play, the visiting Orangeville Blitz with a 4-2 lead over the hometown Six Nations Ironmen here at the Six Nations Sports and Cultural Memorial Center. And a great second period. And again, both teams exchanging goals early. Shots on net in the second period. 18-13 in favor of the Ironmen for a game total of 29-24. So the Ironmen doing the job. They're getting the pucks on net. A lot of those in the breadbasket of Mantell. But I think that's something that Ryan Davis is going to address during the intermission. But second period scoring, Brock Farmer with the opener. And then 11 seconds later, Andrew Witten responds quickly. And Andrew Witten scores one more time later in the second period to make it a 3-2 game. And then Chase Spencer, that slap shot from the point that beat Tim Porter. That's where we are now, folks, with the Orangeville Blitz with a 4-2 lead after 20 minutes of play. Thanks for joining us, and we will be back with more Six Nations Ironman action when the third period begins. Thanks for joining us. Welcome back to the Six Nations Sports and Cultural Memorial Center. Daryl Smart along with you for the ride today. And thank you for joining us here on Daryl Smart Media YouTube page for Six Nations Ironmen hockey here. This game number 2 of this best of 7 series between the Orangeville Blitz and the Six Nations Ironmen. This is turning into a dandy, folks. Shots on net in that second period, 18-13 in favor of the Ironmen. Total 29-24. But the goals department's where it counts. And Andrew Witten scored a pair of goals and Chase Spencer scored another. And that's the difference right now with the Blitz with a 4-2 lead with 20 minutes to go. And here we go with period number 3. Blitz win the draw, regroup. There's a dump in from Spencer, one of the goal scorers. Randall. There's a quick shot from up top. And again, coming out of the corner, I think, after being unsuccessful on those off-angle shots on Porter, Randall with a great example of coming out of the corner and instead of just shooting it, coming out and trying to get a better angle on there and getting point blank and trying to put it home. But he just shot over the shoulder of Porter with the angle covered on that one. $952 on the 50-50. Some lucky fan will be going home with that. So again, it's great to watch us on YouTube. You can always watch us after you come and watch the game. But another great reason to come watch Ironman hockey live here. That big 50-50, a great crowd on hand. I'd say it's closer to 400 fans, I'd say. This place is really filled up and it's great to see. It's been a while since I've seen this arena this packed. DeLangley, he's going to send it out to Thompson, who dumps it in. Ratchford, Thompson racing for it. Thompson first to it, but the battle ensues in the corner. Bridgeland tried to find Anderson, but Heffernan, who's logged a lot of ice in this one so far, Heffernan has. Thompson tried to find Heffernan on the pass, but couldn't connect. The puck goes deep in the blitz zone. Randall crossed the blue line. He's going to pump. Tried to center it to Thompson, but couldn't connect as Theo Hill leads the charge. Theo to his brother Tyler. And Tyler almost got a stick on it. Theo in behind the net as Tyler's roughed up into the corner by Dan Perry. Gilmore along the boards. There's another odd angle shot. This time handled easily by the mitt of Tim Porter. Never know who you're going to see at the arena. Old Oswego Golden Eagles Junior B teammate Craig McDonald. Saw him during the intermission. Shout out to him. It's great seeing him. Hopefully we'll catch up one of these days. And Craig, he also played in the Senior A Loops back in the day after his Junior B career was done. He played for the Six Nations Rivermen a little bit, and I believe he played for the Brantford Blast as well. Alex Gilmore along the left side. That one off the dome of Tim Porter. Tim Porter doing a nice job of sealing off the post. He's not the biggest guy, but he has to use what he has to his advantage. And he had his head there, sealing up the corner. And that shot hit him square in the head and over the glass, and got ourselves another face-off here. Blitz win. And then we have ourselves a tussle, folks. Looks like Tycee Cowan and Nate Rowe, both of them dropped the mitts. Tycee Cowan with the shot. Cowan again. Cowan on top. And it looks like Tycee Cowan wins that one. As Rowe and Cowan make sure they give a handshake after that one. As the two combatants are going to go to the penalty box. Those are 5-minute majors. Looks like Cowan might have to go to the dressing room, get attended to by the trainer. Nice little tussle to start the third period. This is the first time I've seen a tussle all season here. That's the first one. Looks like Tycee Cowan got the upper hand on that one, or the uppercut, so should I say, on Nate Rowe. Both combatants willing. Face off. There's a shot tip save by Porter. Orangeville breaks out. That one broken up by Hopkins as he looks for Brown. Couldn't connect. Spencer now with it. Spencer's going to break out as Randall tips it into the zone. Ratchford now with it. He's going to cross the Orangeville blue line as he goes deep in on the right side. There's a shot by Mantle. Rebound comes out. Anderson fires from the point. Rebound comes out again. Brown digs in. Brown's got a handle on it. Mantle swimming around, makes a save as the Ironmen come up with it. Ratchford tried to get it to Green. Green couldn't get a handle on it, but he's going to come back in full head of steam down the right side. He's going to dance around the D, but can't. Anderson shot, and that one's saved by Mantle. Puck up in the air on the rebound. No one could collect it, but the Orangeville Blitz defense who dump it back down in. Great extended pressure by the Ironmen here as Ratchford comes in again. Ratchford stops, pops, past Anderson. Shot, blocker saved by Mantle. There's a stretch pass to Searles. Searles, shot, and then a save by Porter. Hill, out to LaForme. Now Bridgeland with it now. Bridgeland, there's a shot, and that one into the breadbasket of Mantle. And he easily handles that one. The Hill brothers with Farmer, Antone, and Jake Brown here. Down a pair. There's a shot from the point by Antone. Farmer couldn't get a handle on it. The tip. He's going to get it, though, and cycle it on the blue line to Theo. Tries to get it deep. Does, but not into his team's possession. Blitz cross the neutral zone here. Tyler to Theo. They can't connect, and the puck comes loose and all the way down to Mantle, who gets his paddle down, and he puts his paw on it, and we've got ourselves another stoppage in play here. 15 and a half to go, just under 15 and a half in regulation time. Blitz win the draw. Randall across the blue line. He's going to try and make something happen. Dumps it in. Heffernan grabs it in behind the net. There's an off-angle shot again off the paddle of Porter. This Farmer collects it over the blue line. Farmer and Tyler Hill now with it. Tyler, he tries to collect it, but the Blitz come up with it. Blitz break out, led by Thompson. Thompson on the left side. He's going to try and center it. Attempted to find DeLangley, but couldn't connect. Thompson with it again up the middle. DeLangley to Spencer. Back to Thompson, who tries to go across the ice. As the Blitz are going to take their time here and dump it in. 14 and a half to go here in the third period. Dump in by the Ironmen. Picked up by the Blitz, who try to break out. That stretch pass foiled as it goes all the way down. We get the curling brooms out and send it all the way down for an icing. 14-14 to go here in the third period. Daryl Smart along with my good buddy Bruce Bennett. He's working the camera today. Mitch Brown in the faceoff dot. There's a shot from Ratchford, saved by the blocker of Mantle as the rebound comes out along the boards. Searles crosses the blue line. He's got numbers here on the left side. Searles again off the cycle. He's tied up by Green as Ratchford now collects the puck off the scrum. Breakout pass unsuccessful. Curry, he's going to battle for it. Curry still has a handle on it. Curry's going to backhand it in. Into no man's land, picked up by the Ironmen. Neutral zone play picked up by the Blitz, who try to dump it in, but that's going off a stick and out over the glass, and we've got ourselves another face-off here. These two combatants going at it for a second time this weekend. And of course, on Friday, the away team won. Ironman looking to hope that trend doesn't continue, while the Orangeville Blitz looking to make that happen. Looking at the schedule here. Face off won by the Blitz. They're going to shoot it wide, and that one fires off the post. Oh, Heffernan back face. The Porter tried to spin around and tuck it in, but couldn't. There's a shot and a goal. Finally, one of those off-angle shots. Redirect in. And it looks like that was Jeff Noseworthy in the corner. As we're going to look at this, as the Ironmen look a little upset on that one. That's just a shot in the corner and dumped in. That one beat Tim Porter. And the Orangeville Blitz lead now extended to 3 goals at 5-2. Hill, Tyler that is, tried to get it out to Farmer. Farmer's got it down the right side. There's a shot, rebound picked up by Mantle. That's kind of silenced the crowd here. A big crowd on hand. That one kind of silenced everybody here. Theo Hill in the face-off dot. That face-off won by Gilmore. Theo now with it in his own end. Antone tries to look for a pass but can't connect. As now it's the Blitz going into the end. Searles shot, that one goes well wide off the glass. There's another shot tipped, this time by Searles. That's what they're trying to do. It's not fancy hockey, that's for sure. As Farmer, that looks like that's going to be a slashing penalty. As you could tell, Farmer was leaning on his stick on that one. See if we can see the replay on that one, see if we caught it in time. As Farmer he got his stick whacked by Leland de Langley, and he leaned on it, and it just broke. So Ironman going to the power play. A good time for this as they try to get back into this one. They're down 3 goals. Green up top on the blue line to Ratchford. Ratchford, Laforme. Laforme tried to find Anderson but couldn't. Back in possession to the Green, down to Ratchford. Ratchford, there's a cross-ice pass intended for Bridgeland, but picked up by Marandola and the Orangeville Blitz, who keep the puck down in the Ironman end to kill some valuable seconds off this power play. Ratchford. He's going to skate in, looking for a pass, dumps it around. Out to Bridgeland. Bridgeland back into the corner for Anderson. Anderson. There's a shot to goal! Boy, oh boy, that was a strange one. But I think the Ironmen are going to take it. As it popped out and Terry Bridgeland put it in. And on the power play, the Ironmen inched their way to a 2-goal lead now. There it is. Just streaking in. Bridgeland streaking in, it looked like, and he got a stick on it. And with just over 11 minutes to go, we've got ourselves a 2-goal lead. So that, what felt like a backbreaker here, that one's made up, and now the Ironmen have a couple goals to pick up here if they want to extend this game. Thompson out to Heffernan. Heffernan into the corner. He's going to go right around, circle the Ironman rink. He's going to cycle it all the way down. Puck pops out. A little right of Porter to the left of us. Thompson into the corner, looking to center it. The puck again. No, it bounces. Tyler Randall almost got a handle on it. And that was a funny one, as the puck just kind of bounced up all over the place. Gotta love Mitch Green. He's always got a smile on his face, whether he's trash talking or he's just always jawing at someone. He's always got a smile on his face. Him and Heffernan exchanging pleasantries. Oh, the replay on this one. No, not going to be a penalty on the play. Puck popped up. And just a scramble kind of ensued on this one. We're back to live action here. 10:25 to go in the third period. Ironmen win the draw and break out of their own zone. Errant pass, bounces off the boards, picked up by the Blitz, who try to stretch things out here. Bounce pass off the boards. Ratchford now with it at center ice. Tyler Hill spins around, dumps it in as he takes a hit. Farmer races for it, can't get to it. That's Searles with it. Searles put it on net, and Witten tried to get a stick on to tip it, unsuccessfully. Mitch Green turns around and hands it out to Tyler. Tyler tried to find his brother Theo, but couldn't. And the Blitz are going to stretch things down. That hard pass tipped by Gilmore to negate the icing and to extend the clock here with time winding down. Just under 10 to go here, third period. Orangeville 5, Six Nations 3. Game number 2 of this best-of-7 series. As both teams trying stretching out, doing their best to stretch out the ice here. As we look at this best-of-7 schedule, Saturday night, 7:30 p.m., back at the Alder Street Recreation Center for game number 3 of this series. Game 4, it's going to be a 2 p.m. start here at the Six Nations Sports and Cultural Center on March 15th. That's next Sunday. So these two teams are going to be playing a couple of games in less than 24 hours with the 7:30 start in Orangeville and then the 2 o'clock start on the Sunday here on Six Nations of the Grand River. So lots of hockey, and it'll be a war of attrition between these two teams, that's for sure. See which team is the fittest. I think that's going to play a factor into that one. As we look further deeper into the schedule, it'll be a Friday, March the 20th. That's going to be game 6 if necessary, of course. And of course, game 7 Or sorry, game 5 of the series. Game 5 is Friday, and then game 6 back here on March 21st. Got a face-off at center ice here, 8.5, just over 8.5 to go here in the third period. Heffernan will form on the draw. Won by Heffernan in the blitz. Randall spins around, dumps it into the Ironman zone. Heffernan picks it up along the boards. He's going to try and dump it out. That's blocked by LaForme as Heffernan and Anderson meet physically along the boards. Great atmosphere here today at the Six Nations Sports and Cultural Center. Great crowd, I'd say about 450. Of course, with over $900 in the 50-50, just another excuse to come. Next Sunday, there's a cross ice pass, foiled by the blitz. There's a rebound. Anderson tries to get it in the slot, but can't pick it up. Thompson with it. He's got Randall with him. There's a sliding save by Porter. As Thompson and Randall try to make something happen down into the Ironman zone. Randall, he's going to gingerly flick it up. But Spencer with it. Spencer, he's going to try and center it. The action continues in behind Porter. Ratchford, outlet pass to Hopkins, who loses the puck just as he crossed the blue line. Spencer in, shot, and that one off the blocker of Porter, and it went high up into the ceiling and hit the top of the ceiling, so we're going to have ourselves another whistle here, this time to the left of Porter. Mitch Brown, Cam Searles, Gilmore on the draw. Hopkins loses the puck on the Orangeville blue line. Witten out to Gilmore. Gilmore is going to shoot that one as he collides with Jake Brown. After shooting that one, and Tim Porter makes the save, and we're going to have ourselves another face-off, this time to the left of the Ironman goaltender. Noseworthy dumps it in along the boards and stops in behind the net. Mitch Brown, outlet pass to DeCare, who has it. He's going to cross the blue line. DeCare shoots that one up high into the shoulder area of Mantle. And Mantle easily butterflies into that one and gets his glove on it. No rebound. Last little bit in this one, the Ironmen really have to press. They have to put that puck on net, try and create the rebounds and hammer it home here as Mantle easily handles those shots up into his body. They got to get those down low to create the rebound. Puck rimmed around the boards and in behind Mantle. Hill tries to find his brother, but can't. It's Gilmore. There's a shot, and Porter makes the save. Flow at a little bit of a standstill here right now with the several whistles here. Just over 6 minutes to go here in the third period. Mitch Green with it, the captain here. He's going to wind out of his own end. Mitch Green, he's going to cross into the Orangeville zone. Gets knocked off the puck. Is the puck now into the possession of the Blitz. Curry tries to dance around. Tries to center it. He had Marindola with him but couldn't connect. Hill brothers try to get things down to the other end but can't connect on their end. Perovic shot that one. That one went wide. Tipped by Perovic. Off the noseworthy shot. Marandola along the boards. He's checked heavily by Ratchford, knocked off the puck. Farmer rims it around the boards. Heffernan beats Anderson but couldn't beat a stick to it. Puck goes around again. Farmer checked off the puck by Heffernan. We're going to have ourselves a holding penalty. So it looks like Heffernan going to the box for holding, and a very opportunistic chance for the Six Nations Ironmen here. Just under 5 minutes to go here in the third period. Down by a pair of goals and another power play. They took advantage the last time. So let's see what the Ironmen can do on this one. Anderson to Ratchford. Ratchford on the blue line. Theo dumps it down all the way in behind the net. Puck picked up by Bridgeland. Bridgeland has it along the boards on the right side. Bridgeland, he's going to look to pass. Has Anderson who tries to go between his legs but can't. As there's a bit of a traffic jam in the crease area, but Mantle's able to paddle down, get the stick on it, and cover it up for a face-off just to the left of him. Looks like Ryan Davis wants to call his timeout here. So you see the officials being informed of the timeout. Good time to use that. We've been treated to a dandy, that's for sure, folks. Shots on net right now, 12-4 in favor of the Blitz here in the third period. The Blitz have really poured it on. The Ironmen kind of look like they're on their heels a bit. 36-33 in favor of the Blitz shots in total. That's a little, I think that's a little misleading, because a lot of those shots that the Blitz are taking are from odd angles, like I've been saying all along. So we look at the other series. The Strathroy Jets and the Elphinston Killer Bees. The Killer Bees won game one on Saturday, 6-4. With game number 2 of that series in Elphinston on Thursday night. They're going to play Thursday, Friday. There's an opportunity from Ratchford, who got a handle on it but put it over the net. Laforme takes a whack from Gilmore as he still has the puck. Laforme loses it finally to Gilmore, who backhands it in. Dump in from the Blitz defense here as they try to kill off the Heffernan penalty here. Mitch Green with it in behind the net. Green. Looks like Tim Porter's going to go to the bench for an extra attacker. It's going to be 6-on-4 here for a moment. There's a scramble, and that one was an odd one as the puck goes all the way down, curls in. And a tough curl for the Ironmen, but a great curl for the Blitz. And the Orangeville Blitz take a 6-3 lead here. With just over 3 minutes to go. I know some fans leaving, but anything can happen here with 3 minutes left here. They had a perfect opportunity, 2-man advantage with the empty net, but couldn't get possession of the puck, and the Blitz just dumped it down and ended up scoring to make it 6-3 here as Heffernan is about to leave the penalty box, and we're back to 5-on-5 action here. Searles. Perfect. There's a shot and a goal. And just like that, the crowd is silenced once again, and the Orangeville Blitz take a 7-3 lead here. Take a look at the replay on that one. So we see the replay on that one. It's just a nice puck movement by the Blitz. As it looks like they're going to have a nice ride home. And it looks like the two home, it's tough to play at home, usually home ice advantage, but in this series, almost seems like a home ice disadvantage. As we see the series continue, we'll see if that trend continues as the puck centered out and picked up by Mantle. I think the big thing here for the next 2 minutes is both teams just kind of get out of this game unscathed, and if you're the Ironmen, you want to regroup for Saturday, and again, it's going to be a war of attrition, see who's the best in shape. 2 games in less than 24 hours on Saturday night and then Sunday afternoon. So that's a big deal. Oh, there's a big hit. As it looks like Skylar Thomas mixing it up with Rowe, and Rowe has already had a fight today. Cooler head's going to prevail here, I think. Skylar Thomas, he's going to head to the dressing room, and so is Ratchford. We'll get the referees to clear things up here as Mitch Brown now exchanging words with Marandola. This one almost a foregone conclusion, so it's almost best that everybody kind of keeps their nose clean and wait for a rainy day, which may be on Saturday. So far, 14-6 shots on net. That last goal, Luke Perovich was credited with that one. So Andrew Whitten, definitely the first star of this game. He's got the hat trick for the Blitz. Third period scoring so far, Jeff Noseworthy, and then Whitten with his hat trick goal, and then Perovich makes it 7-3. Of course, Bridgeland made it 5-3. Mitch Brown always laughing in the penalty box. He's jawing at someone, but he's always doing it with a smile, and it's funny. Alex Gilmore laughing with him almost. I think putting on a comedy routine. So it looks like Marandola is in the penalty box. It'll be interesting to see how they sort this out. Looks like Skylar Thomas and Ratchford both going to the players' bench or to the dressing rooms. So it looks like they got misconducts. So we'll see what the referees sort out here. The buzzer blows, and I think they still haven't sorted it out. So the only one I have so far is Todd Ratchford, a 2-minute minor for roughing. That's the only thing I have right now on the score sheet. But clearly there's going to be more than that, as it looks like LaForme is going to the penalty box to serve a penalty, and Mitch Green gets that one and fires it all the way down to Mantle. Blitz breakout across the Ironman blue line here. As D'Oliveira has it. Out to Gilmore. Gilmore on the backhand. Passes it off to Spencer, who's going to take his time on the blue line. There's a one-time shot from Gilmore, and a nice save by Tim Porter. So let's see on the game sheet here. Let's see if they've updated things here. Marandola, he's got a roughing minor, so he's going to the box. He's in the box for roughing, so he and Ratchford both 2-minute minors. I don't know who else is in the box, but I'll let you know as soon as they sort that out. And a nice shot blocked by Hopkins off the stick of Spencer. Just going to refresh the computer one more time to see if they've updated anything else here. So far, offsetting roughing penalties to Luca Marandola and Todd Ratchford. Blitz win the draw. Randall puts it deep into his own zone, as they're just going to stretch things out here. Noseworthy. Mostly doesn't look like he's got shoulder pads on, actually. Noseworthy took his jersey off on the bench, and that was the first thing I noticed. He wasn't wearing shoulder pads. Rowe, who had a tussle already with Tycee Cowan in this one, is Noseworthy's just going to grab the puck, and he's going to hold on to it with 17 seconds to go, and we're just going to wind this one down. And it looks like the Orangeville Blitz are going to win this one by a score of 7-3 and tie this best-of-7 NPHL Metropolitan Conference North Division final series at 1 game apiece. Game number 3 of this series is back in Orangeville on Saturday at 7:30. And then join us here at the Six Nations Sports and Cultural Memorial Center next Sunday. Note the start, a 2 p.m. start next Tuesday for game number 4 of this series. For my good buddy Bruce Bennett, I am Daryl Smart. Thank you very much for joining us on the Daryl Smart Media YouTube page. And we will see you when game number 4 happens here on Sunday, and watch for us on YouTube. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.